light bulb lasts up to 45 years, and that one does, and that one does, and that one does. But that's not the secret. These light bulbs are special. They are automatic. They will come on by themselves when the sun sets, and they will go off by themselves when the sun rises. On at dusk, off at dawn. Everybody buys these for their outdoor lights. The front of the house, the back of the house, by the front door, the back door, the carriage lights by the garage. They can go inside the house as well. A lot of people buy fancy light switches or timers or smart switches, download apps and Wi-Fi. You don't need any of that. This is a very clever idea with thousands of reviews. I have them back in stock tonight at $17.99. I've had mine maybe 3 years now. Many of you have them as well. 4 of them for less than $18. When I was shopping out and about a year ago now, I saw something similar in the store. They were charging $21 for one light bulb. So our price is crazy, crazy good. And they say, Julie Truster, that it is the little things in life. This is a simple solution to an everyday problem.
Yes, it's so easy. It's Living Glow's highest rated product. And I know it's a light bulb. I think it's almost a perfect 5-star review. Tons and tons of reviews because it's so simple. You do absolutely nothing. Every single thing about this is automatic. It's not smart. You don't need Wi-Fi. You don't have to have an app. Let me show you. When you get it home, all you have to do is screw it into a standard socket. It's a standard bulb, and it's gonna flash like this, and then it goes away because they don't work during the day. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn the lights off. We have to make this one completely dark.
Okay.
All the way,
all the lights
all the way down. Every single light in here will have to be off because it's automatic. Now watch us, we're doing nothing. We're gonna stand over to the side.
Hey!
And they just come on.
You didn't touch anything.
I didn't touch anything. I screwed it in and I put the light switch in the on position. That's it. Okay, so you don't need an app or Wi-Fi. You don't have to have a timer. You can be out of town and these automatically come on, and then in the morning, they automatically go off. In fact, while we're showing both of them, let me go over the colors because we haven't had both colors or both temperatures, yes, both options in a long time. So this is what they call soft. It's a little bit more of that amber glow, and you'd be getting 4 of the soft or 4 of the daylight that I put in the lamp.
So this is more of a pure white light. This is a softer, more amber, not amber, but it's a warmer light based on the color temperature. And that's a great side by side, so you can see the difference there. Julie, explain this to me. Most people buy these for outdoors, but you can put them indoors.
You can put them indoors, but it's not a reading lamp because they don't work during the day. So, you know, if you have that window maybe at the front of your house where you have a lamp, a lot of people put a timer in that lamp because when they're out of town or at night, it automatically goes on and off. That's where you would want to put it. And this is a great safety light because it makes it look like you're at home when you're not. Okay, so you can go out of town because the thing is, there's criminals and really, honest to goodness, they drive around neighborhoods and they look for that house where the lights are on during the day. That's a dead giveaway that you're out of town. So don't be that person. These are automatic. Now with this same look, let's put the lights up because I want to show you what happens in the morning.
Imagine the sun is rising. And
they just go off. You do nothing. All you have to do when you screw it in, put your light switch up. That's it. So if you have your light switch off, they're not going to go on and off.
No.
So just keep it up. Or if it's your lamp, click it where, you know, pull that little thing. Where it's on.
And Julie, because you just reminded me as well, they don't give off the heat like regular light bulbs
Exactly. So yes, they're LEDs. Okay, so they're cool to the touch. They're also shatter resistant, and each one of these is rated for 50,000 hours. So Adam, I heard you saying 45 years. Each one will last 45 years. But if you have it on, let's say 12 hours a night, each bulb will last around 12 years. That's each bulb.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. And then they're energy efficient because they're LEDs, and they're around $1 a year to use these. I mean, they are so cheap. Because my mom said, well, they're going to be on all night. My electricity bill's going to go up. These are totally different. They're LEDs. They're energy efficient. It's around $1 a year per bulb. So we're not talking about those old bulbs that we grew up with.
No, it's not like that. These are pennies per day to use. We are, obviously, as you can see from the quantity sold, a lot of people ordering. It's a very simple product. Do you ever forget to turn on your outside lights? And maybe you pull up to the house and everything's in pitch black, right? Do you ever pull up to the house and during the day and you forgot to turn the lights off? You've left the lights on during the day, you've wasted that money, you didn't turn the lights on at nighttime, it's pitch black outside. You screw in this light bulb and they will automatically work by themselves. You'll never go near them, you'll never touch them, you'll never worry about them. They will always come on when the sun sets and they will always go off when the sun rises. So you get that warm greeting when you arrive and you obviously get that sense of security. Light is important. This is no money for this product. It's $17.99 and you get 4 of them. The only decision is, do you want that warm or do you want that soft? So it's the brighter light or it's that softer light. And again, we'll show you that in a few moments so you can understand the difference between the two. I think folks know who they are. The daylight is a purer white, the softer light is a softer light.
Yes, and typically we sell out of the daylight quicker. So jump on those if you want those. I'll show you again. It's so simple. If you're on the fence, I want you to read the reviews. I always get tickled when I read it because I feel like I'm reading about a diamond ring and it's a bulb. They're LED bulbs and it fits a standard socket, okay? And they're designed for outside, but you could also use it on your indoor lamp, somewhere where you would put a timer. Standard socket, so this is what you do. You just screw it in, keep your light switch up. And so when you have your light switch on, it's gonna flash like this during the day, and then it goes off. That means it's working. They're cool to the touch, they're shatter resistant. And then we'll show again, when the lights go off, there is no app. There's no Wi-Fi. This is not those smart bulbs. Did you know that one smart bulb can be around $50?
Absolutely it can.
Yeah, and this does a lot of the same features.
And Julie, you know, I mean, you know better than anybody. People do not want to have the fuss of connecting it to Wi-Fi, downloading the app, setting it up, turn it on at this time, turn it off at that time. There is no app, there is no Wi-Fi, there is no Bluetooth, there is no connection. It's just, it knows when it's dark and it knows when it's light and it will work accordingly.
Yes, it has a sensor inside and you don't have to do anything. It's automatic. So that's why they call it dusk to dawn. Everything's automatic. Just make sure that you put your light switch on the up position. The other thing that Living Glow did is they made it 1,000 lumens, which a regular standard bulb that you would use inside your house is 800 lumens. So they made it a little bit brighter outside for safety reasons. And again, if you go out of town and you forget, our neighbors used to pay my son to go over and feed the cat and do all that and turn their light switches on at night and off in the morning because they were out of town. This is totally automatic. You don't have to pay anybody to come over and watch your house. And if people are circling and your lights are on during the day, that's a dead giveaway that you're out of town. And you don't want to be that house. Like, that's a target.
It's a target.
You don't want to be targeted. So again, this is the soft. That's the look. You can see outside. You can put them in your carriage lights, your porch lights. Maybe you have your garage lights. And if you're coming home from work and it's already dark, you're gonna drive up and your porch lights or your garage lights are already be on.
It's just a standard fitting, right? It goes into where your normal light bulb would be. It looks like a normal light bulb, but it's an LED bulb and it costs pennies per day. So you save money, you get a light bulb that's gonna last you many, 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 many years. It's smash resistant. It doesn't give off the heat of a traditional incandescent bulb. I can choose the different light temperatures, and I now know that every single night when I go to bed, my outdoor lights will be on. And every single day when I wake up, not a second extra for the lights to stay on. They will always turn off by themselves. So you save money. It's a safety feature. You've paid no money at all on HSN, $17.99 for 4 of them. And of course, you've got a product which is universally loved. Julie said it, but the reviews read like love letters on this. Folks
They do.
Love them. Out of all the products Julie shows you from Living Glow, this is the best seller.
Yeah, they're almost all customer picks, huge customer picks, but this is the highest rated of all of our Living Glow products. And you know, we have so many. We've got those emergency bulbs that are amazing. These, because they are so simple, they do one thing. They just go on and off with dusk to dawn. The other thing is, you know, like daylight savings and all that comes around. And if you have smart bulbs, you got to go in there and like reset it.
Yeah.
This is automatic. So, you know, right now, maybe it's getting dark a little bit earlier or later. It doesn't matter.
Right.
They're automatic wherever you live, whatever time, whatever season, whatever daylight savings. You know what? We do have a question a lot about if you can turn them on and off. So when we come back, if we could dim it one more time, and I want to show you something.
Absolutely.
So watch again. We're not going to touch anything. We'll dim the lights.
Okay.
And then we have people say, well, what if I want to turn my lights off at night?